Hello and welcome to Business News. The Central Bank of Nigeria has projected that Nigeria's output growth rate will remain positive from 4.03% in the third quarter of 2021 to nearly 2.91% in the fourth quarter, implying a total growth of about 3.01% for 2021. The governor of the Apex Bank, Godwin Emefiele, made this known while giving a keynote address at the 56th CIBN Annual Bankers Dinner in Lagos. Aishah Ahmad has details.
It's the 56th CIBN Annual Bankers Dinner. And the seventh consecutive time, the governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, will be delivering a keynote address to the members, where, as a tradition, the CBN governor highlights the state of the economy, challenges and progress. It's also the first time members of the body and other stakeholders in the financial sector will be attending the conference physically since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, which disrupted the plans the previous year. While delivering his keynote address, the CBN governor highlighted some of the economic events that shaped the pandemic year and its impact on Nigeria's economy, which includes volatile crude oil market, deteriorating global financial conditions, global spike in food prices, amongst others.
In view of the complete stoppage of global economic activities, we witnessed the significant reduction in the demand for and price of crude oil, Nigeria's main source of foreign exchange receipts and fiscal revenue. Indeed, the price of crude oil fell by more than 70% at some point. We witnessed a fall in crude oil prices from a high of $68 a barrel in January of 2020 to as low as $24 per barrel in April 2020.
The CBN governor also notes that the financial inclusion in the country is still low, adding that 36% of adult Nigerians still do not have access to financial services, giving rise to the development of the eNaira, which would help to improve financial inclusion using digital channels.
With the growing pace of digitalization globally, it is essential that we leverage digital channels in fulfilling this objective. Total transactions volumes using digital channels more than doubled between 2018 and 2020, as volumes rose from 1.3 billion to over 3.3 billion financial transactions in 2020.
Mr. Emefiele notes that the country's economic growth has returned to the pre-COVID levels due to the accommodative policy support provided by the monetary and fiscal authorities.
We took unprecedented measures to contain the effects of the pandemic on our economy, in addition to other efforts aimed at stimulating greater economic activity in key sectors of our economy.
In its economic outlook for 2022, the CBN boss says the real GDP is projected to remain robust and strengthened within the short term, adding that deliberate structural policies and reforms are needed to raise these projected trends higher. Aishah Ahmad, TVC News, Lagos.
Given the significant contribution of the financial sector to the growth and recovery of Nigeria's economy post-COVID-19, industry players in the financial space have called for more adoption of technological innovation in the banking sector in order to sustain the current growth trajectory. Speaking at the 40th anniversary summit of the Financial Institutions Training Center in Lagos, the Deputy Governor of Financial System Stability, Central Bank of Nigeria, Aishah Ahmad, explains that digital transformation and technological innovation being witnessed in the economy and financial ecosystem will foster more prosperity and reduce income inequality. She adds that intensified growth in the size and significance of banks and other financial institutions created new opportunities for new entrants and increased integration with global finance and capital markets. Other stakeholders at the event who applauded FITC for always being a pivotal part of the Nigerian financial industry stressed that new digital currency app launched by the central bank will deepen financial inclusion in the country and integrate millions of unbanked Nigerians into the banking system.
eNaira has been well celebrated. We are very proud that we are the first country in Africa to have launched this, and I think only the 5th in the world. And I'm very proud. It's just one of those initiatives that the CBN has brought out, to support financial inclusion, to support growth in remittances, and a whole lot of achievements. So we really look forward to it kicking off and more people embracing it. But thus far, it's been a resounding success.
The financial systems, we've been trying as much as possible to get the financial inclusion, that is the unbanked to be banked. So there are lots of innovative solutions that we are creating to ensure that people can come, into the banking ecosystem. So with the launch of this eNaira, it only just makes it better, for everyone, to be able to join the banking system.
African markets have not been properly integrated because all we do is we relate with the European and the American markets. But with the eNaira, it allows a supplier in Nigeria to supply a consumer in Burkina Faso, and they are able to also make payments very, very easily cross-border. So I mean that is phenomenal, and it's going to open up Nigeria to the African markets.
A recent report has shown that fuel subsidy gulped 1.03 trillion naira in the first 10 months of this year, despite plans to remove subsidy on petroleum products in February. The document also indicates the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited will deduct 199 billion naira for the payment of subsidy in December this year. The NNPC says it will deduct its October 2021 value shortfall of 199 billion naira from its November 2021 proceeds meant for sharing at the December 2021 Federation Account Allocation Committee meeting. The oil firm disclosed this in its latest report containing the presentation made to the FAC meeting in November 2021. The presentation was also for NNPC's September 2021 crude oil and gas sales and the proceeds received in October 2021. According to the report, the oil firm referred to its subsidy spending as under recovery, as it had repeatedly stated that it had no authorization by the National Assembly to pay subsidy. And that's it on Business News.